What's good, YouTube? It's StudHD coming to you guys with a brand new video. And today in this video, we're going to be checking out the new Donovan McNabb card from the Sugar Rush promo. And honestly, this card actually looks really solid. Probably the best card that actually released today. Now, I will say, I've already done a Donovan McNabb gameplay with his Legends card, but I'm going to be honest with you, this card is definitely better than his past card. I do have an Eagles theme team, so he is getting a couple boosts, so keep that in mind. But he is 6'2", 240 pounds, so he's a big QB. He's got 95 speed base, 96 boosted, 97 throw power, 97 short, 94 medium, and 96 deep accuracy, as well as 98 throw in the run. He also has 84 carrying, 94 change of direction, 95 spin, and 90 juke. So overall, stat-wise, really solid. Now, if we take a look at his abilities, the Sugar Rush cards get a lot of 0 AP abilities. Now, just like the Ring of Honor promo, these abilities will raise an AP on the 22nd, so 2 days after Easter. We'll see if these abilities actually go up, because the Ring of Honor cards actually stayed at 0 AP for the most part, but Donovan McNabb gets Gunslinger and Escape Artist baked on for 2 AP, so they're 1 AP each. Unfortunately, you can't take them off, so you do have to pay for those. We are using 1 AP on Gift Wrapped, but as for his actual 0 AP abilities, Conductor is 0 AP, Red Zone Deadeye, Gunslinger's 1, Protected 0. The next ability we do have is Dashing Deadeye for 0 AP. You can get Leapfrog, Fast Break, Human Joystick, even Roaming Deadeye, all for 0 AP. This is a normal AP ability bucket, but we do have Sideline Deadeye for 0 AP. He gets Fast Break for 0, Human Joystick for 0, Jukebox, Spin Cycle, a lot of like rushing abilities, I guess you could say, for 0 AP. And the last ability we do have, which is probably the most important one, the last ability we do have is Master Tactician for 0 AP. And he does have Hot Route Master, Fearless, and Threat Detector, all for 0 AP. But that is the setup we're going to be using on Donovan McNabb. Let's go ahead and get into a game and check out how this McNabb card plays. So we have got into a game. We do have Donovan McNabb on the field in these away unis on the Eagles. Let's see if we can complete our first pass, and looks like that is not going to be the case. All right, worst case, we got Travis Kelce. Best case is... honestly, I don't know what best case is. I guess we'll go to John Ross, and John Ross is going to fall forward. All right, Marcus Allen, can you get open, buddy? And no, he's just going to get stuck. What is going on? All right, we're going Julio Jones here. I'm going to go give Julio Jones a high ball, and it's not... all right, we got to cook up a dot here, and it looks like we actually should have Travis Kelce in the end zone, and Travis Kelce is selling the gameplay. All right, can we get this off? And we're going to go Julio Jones. Julio, can you hold on to that? Julio is going to be toe tapping into the end zone. We finally get the touchdown with McNabb. That was honestly an absolute... awful drive, but I'll take my touchdown. All right, let's see what my opponent's got going on here. Looks like he's going to be going to a play action, and he actually might have somebody, and I was hoping that McAfee would actually get there. And what is up with the sideline drops? My Travis Kelce dropped a sideline ball, and my opponent's, I guess, tight end dropped one as well. Honestly, I'm not complaining, though. I mean, I'll take a fluky drop from my opponent, and that is so unlucky. McAfee was right there. All right, is he going to a run? It's actually going to be a play action, and he's getting sacked there. All right, he's going back to the pass and almost gets insta-sacked. I didn't even see my opponent sack. I didn't even see my player even sack him. I don't know what's going on. My Gerald McCoy just said, I'm going to be a beast right now. I wonder if he'll do it again. Is it going to be another one? And it's not going to be, but we will get the knockout there. 4th and 23. Is my opponent going to punt it? Guys, I don't know what I did to deserve playing an opponent that actually punts the ball in Madden, but it is a great feeling, I must tell you. All right, it's time we cook up a 80-yard drive here. And we're going to start off with, I guess, Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen's going to hold on to that ball, juke out of there, and we're going to pick up the first down. I really want to give this ball to Julio, and I just don't think that's going to happen, but we will get that ball out. And Marcus Allen, I was hoping you'd be able to actually get your feet in bounds and just cut it up the field. I wonder if I sprint out. Will I actually be able to? And never mind, but it does look like Kelce is not holding on to that. I just wanted to do a little sprint out and see if I could hold on to it. That is not the case. I will actually go ahead and just throw a normal ball, and maybe actually Marcus Allen hold on to that, break the tackle, and just keep falling. All right, going to goal line is absolutely insane. But I guess I'm going to go and... I guess that was the greatest defensive call I've ever seen. All right, I lied about my 80-yard drive. That did not happen at all. But it looks like we're going to have another sack there, Gerald McCoy, and now he's just spinning around in circles. He's celebrating on him. Can we get an interception? Never mind. Tony Gonzalez is just going to jump right over my player. All right, can we get a red zone interception? And how do we not? I'm pretty sure that was literally on my hands. All right, 1 yard line. And can we get the knockout? We're not going to be able to. He tried, though. All right, can we get some time and actually have a chance of throwing a potential dot? And Marcus Allen, please hold on to this ball. Marcus Allen's holding on to it, and we're scoring the touchdown. What a big pass from Donovan McNabb. We just threw a little bit of a lob pass, and it was perfect accuracy. All right, so I do get ball at half, so ideally it would be nice to actually stop my opponent as he's throwing a ball to absolutely nobody. All right, looks like it's another one of these play actions, and I swear, McAfee just is always almost in the right spot, but almost never in the right spot. And by McAfee, I mean myself. I cannot use it to save any type of drive at the moment. Can we get the knockout? We are going to. All right, another play action. My opponent is just allergic to actually running the ball, but hey, it's working out, I guess. All right, my opponent's scrambling out of the pocket, going nowhere there. 4th and 12. He has to decide to take his field goal, right? All right, 4th and 12 with 12 seconds left and not taking your field goal honestly might be one of the craziest things. And there shouldn't be anything open. It looks like we're going to have Sherman with the interception. I don't know if my opponent just doesn't have a kicker that can kick that, but that should have only been like maybe a 50-yarder. Anyways, it looks like we're going to have Kelsey, and maybe we'll be able to get a crazy play here. Kelsey, just break that tackle, maybe spin off of it, and I guess I'll just take the extra stats with my Donovan McNabb card, but we almost were able to make something out of nothing. Yeah, since we do have sideline Deadeye and dashing Deadeye, I kind of want to give Kelsey a shot on the run, and we are going to throw it to Kelsey. He's holding on to that juke inside, and Kelsey might be going all the way. We're going to spin off of that, and I will take the massive gain there. All right, maybe Donovan Smith will get open. He will, or Devontae Smith. I don't know why I said that. We do get the first down. All right, maybe Loveland will get this touchdown. I haven't really ever thrown a ball to Loveland before, and it's not going to be the case, but we will just throw that to Julio, and Julio's just going to hang on to that. I have no idea how he came down with that, but I guess having dudes who are like 6'3" kind of helps. Also, there's a chance that Kelsey is a touchdown, but if not, I might just go Ross, and it looks like John Ross is going to be the touchdown. He's going to get his feet into the bounds. Touchdown number 3, I guess, for Donovan McNabb. All right, I kind of want to see if we can get this ball back, and okay, this guy just loves throwing to his tight ends. I don't know what it is. I just never guard the tight end. We got to guard these tight ends, and he's floating it up to, I have no idea what he was trying to throw. It looks like it was going to a tight end. He really anticipated on that pass. We'll see if he actually stays, because that might be rage-worthy. Guys, I guess we got a trooper in our game today, but I'm going to put Devontae Smith on this, I guess, this deep route, but I kind of just want to go to Julio. We'll see if I have even a chance, and looks like we'll actually have John Ross, and John Ross just keep on running. My Marcus Allen was giving him a great block up the middle. Actually, if I put Kelsey on this wheel route, I kind of wonder how this plays out. I usually like going to Marcus Allen on this play, and maybe we'll actually be able to do this, and oh my god, what a dot by Donovan McNabb. I did not see that coming, and my opponent is out of there. 70% completion, 4 touchdowns. What a throw by Donovan McNabb. All right, so we have hopped into a house rules game. We're going to see if Donovan McNabb can get us a scoring drive, and sure enough, Marcus Allen is going to be walking into the end zone. What an easy pass to get there to Marcus Allen. Donovan McNabb still cooking even in the house rules. And my opponent's already had enough. We got to rage quit. Well, guys, that is going to do it for today's video using the new Donovan McNabb from the Sugar Rush promo. And honestly, really solid card. He's exactly like I remember his legend card. And McNabb is still a top 5 QB in this game. I'm not going to say the number 1 QB. Honestly, Bo Nix, Dontari Poe are probably still the 2 best QBs. You can even throw maybe Taysom Hill in there. Donovan McNabb's probably maybe top 3, maybe top 4, depending. But, I mean, paying for Gunslinger is kind of ridiculous. And he doesn't really get like an actual X Factor. He just gets Escape Artist and Gunslinger and then a bunch of 0 AP abilities. If you would have got like Run and Gun or Dots or just any type of X Factor, then I think McNabb probably would have been maybe the best QB in the game. But overall, still a really solid QB if you guys are going to be picking him up, especially if you have an Eagles themed team or just McNabb is just a good QB in the game. You just want to pick him up anyways. We definitely will have to see what his AP abilities increase to, because the Ring of Honors cards didn't really increase at all. They basically stayed 0 AP except like a couple abilities like Route Tech on wide receivers. So maybe these will stay for the most part 0 AP. At least just keep Master Tactician for 0 AP. That would be nice. If you want to raise everything else, feel free, I guess. But if you guys are picking up this Donovan McNabb, let me know in the comments below. But if you guys like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video. Have a good rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.